EGR valve update. I found a way of doing this without having to remove the alternator because of this squirrely bolt right underneath there. It's dodgy. I don't know. People in the UK might say that. Anyway, if you have the proper tools like this puppy here, may be able to get that bolt without having to unbolt the alternator, which I had to do last time just to get this thing off. So we're gonna give it a go. So first of all, I'm backing these screws out so that I can line this thing up better. Just loosen them up by hand. So I've got it on there, and it is turning. If you can see that, but it indeed is turning. And now that I've got it loose, you can see that my stubby, now that it's loose, my stubby little socket wrench on there, and maybe this will work. That would be sweet. So yes, success. Once I got it loose, it just barely came out. I got the bolt out, the bottom bolt. It was right up against, where my finger is right there. It was right up against here, but I did manage to wiggle it loose. So depending on your alternator, this may be a faster way to go later. So now loosening up the top bolt. Take this puppy off of here. Actually, before removing that bolt, might be a good idea to get this 8mm loose first and off of there. The bird's eye view from sitting atop the EGR valve tube. How this thing comes loose. Yep. Like that. Okay. Oh, that's the okay symbol. Sorry. Anyway, get this thing loose off of there. Eventually, it just gets to the point where you can come out by hand. You know, I've realized again, getting mad at stuff, it don't help. It just makes the process take longer. It just gets you stirred up and your heart pumping, and not in a fun, I want to be alive kind of way, in a stressed out, I have to do this and it sucks kind of way. Working on cars isn't that bad. It's saving you money, and sometimes it's fun to save money. It's good to do it yourself and not piss and moan, say a bunch of swear words. I say less swear words now than I used to, but it's better when you got the right tools and you know what you're doing. So there's a little emotional do-it-yourself mechanic life coaching for you. Right? Anyway, so we got this off and loosen that up with a 10mm. You got this little gasket. Oh, I just dropped the other gasket. Did you see that? That was not. Oh, and then I dropped the screw and another gasket. Yeah, you probably shouldn't watch this video. You should do it. You should hire a mechanic. Just kidding. Alright, so now we got our EGR valve, and it has started raining, which is always good. Came with this steel gasket, and it came with one of those, so that's always helpful. And time to put it back on. Go. Trying to line it up. gonna be not as easy as I thought. Hand tightening helps. Get it a little hand tight first. And then, yeah, that will help line itself up. That extension goes there on the swivel. Again, the right tools certainly do help. Is being hard to, there it goes, there it goes. Start with the bottom screw, then you can line it up. Anyway, can you see down there? Probably not. The right tools matter. See that? Did not have to take off the alternator. This may be more patience, but the screw is tightening slowly but surely, thanks to the swivel. Thanks to having the correct tools. Yes. Alright, I've got the EGR valve on, thanks to Mr. Swivel. The swivel, right? This is the puppy. Gets that bottom bolt. Anyway, I had no idea. So, time to put this gasket in. And just need to slide it in there. Line up these bolts. Holes. That. Should you take off that hose, Russ? It's just 2 bolts on top. Well, it's up to you. I don't really need to. Didn't think it would make my life much easier, to be honest. Alright, I give. I went ahead and loosened that up so that I can loosen those, put them in. Just makes this, yeah, it's a little more pliable and workable. So, gonna tighten that down, and man, we are all set. Yep. Tidy. Get it kind of hand tight first. I think this video would be way cooler if I had a tattoo, like a tattoo right there, like a tattoo with my YouTube channel right across this area. I'll have to look into that for the next video. So cinch it down and you're good to go. So these are tight and got this on. Now we fasten that on, tighten these back up, and something that I may have left out, you may need to do, which is the battery cables. Resetting the computer in this vehicle may be necessary. I'm not totally sure. That's my gnarly battery cables right there. But this may be something you will need to do as well, because the computer still may think you have a bad EGR valve. So when you disconnect your battery, you force the computer to reboot, restart itself, and that's always good. So depending on your situation, if you're in California or Washington or one of these states that has clean air acts where you get tested, you may want to talk to somebody about that, because sometimes you disconnect this, reconnect it, they think that you haven't driven enough miles. They'll make you drive 50 miles or whatever in order to calibrate everything, depending on your state and all that good stuff. But this isn't just for emissions. If you throw up a code, this is also to keep your car running well. It'll help with gas mileage. You get better gas mileage with a new EGR valve, and it just keeps the thing running better. So enjoy, rate, subscribe, whatever you do. You know what to do. Bye.